Hello, my dear students. I welcome you to another session of our virtual class. In today's class, I'll be taking you the topic husbandry of spice crops because spice crops are so important as one of the major crops in agriculture. It is essential that you learn about these aspects of agricultural science. Now, in today's topic, I'll be explaining to you the description of pepper plant, varieties of pepper, and the pre-planting operation, the planting operation, and the post-planting operation. Now, pepper belongs to the family Solanaceae, and it is botanically called Capsicum spp. Pepper is used as flavors in stews and soups. Pepper contains vitamins and minerals. Now, varieties of pepper include the sweet pepper, the chili pepper, the bird's eye pepper. All of them are different physically. As you can see here, we have the sweet pepper, which is also known as the bell pepper. The sweet pepper is botanically referred to as Capsicum annum. And we have the bird's eye pepper, which is Capsicum frutescens, which is not too hot. Now, the pepper varieties differ based on how hot they are. Now, the chili pepper are they are hotter than the sweet pepper and the bird's eye pepper. Now, chili pepper also comes in different varieties. Even among the varieties or cultivars of pepper, we still have different types. Now, pre-planting operations of pepper include the land preparation, which involves clearing of the lands and making of ridges and heaps. The heaps can be made with hoe. It can also be made with ridges. The land can be mechanically prepared using the plow, the harrower, and the ridger. First of all, you use the plow as a primary tillage machine and the harrower as a secondary tillage machine. Then next is the ridger. Now, again, when preparing to plant pepper, you think about the site selection and also the climatic and soil requirement. Pepper requires a temperature of about 15 degrees to 27 degrees centigrade and rainfall of about 100 centimeter to 150 centimeter per annum. Planting operations. Pepper requires a well-drained loamy soil, that is, the soil must be rich and loamy, and pepper is propagated using the seed. As you can see in the picture here, is propagated sexually. Now, the planting dates for pepper in the nursery. Now, pepper is usually in two places, both in the nursery and in the field. First, you take it to the nursery to plant under shade. And now, pepper is usually planted in the nursery between February and March. Now, transplanting is done about 2 months afterwards. That is, the transplanting into the field is done between April and May. The spacing of pepper in the nursery is about 5 centimeter by 5 centimeter, and transplanting of pepper into the field, the spacing is about 60 centimeters by 60 centimeters. Now, in the nursery, pepper, the seed boxes should be made in such a way that the pepper can easily grow. That is, the soil must be rich. Shade must also be provided. Now, watering is done every morning and evening, and weeding is done regularly in the nursery. Now, planting. Now, weeding is usually done in order for the plant to grow properly in the nursery. The planting is usually done when the pepper plant is about 10 centimeter to 15 centimeter tall, and transplanting is usually done with the ball of the earth, as it is for all plants. And like I said before, transplanting into the field is done around April and May. Now, weeding is done regularly. Now, weeding is a post-planting operation. Weeding, mulching, fertilizer application, and the rest, they are all examples of post-planting operation. And weeding is done regularly in order to make the farm neat and in order to make sure that the plant grow properly for more or higher yield. Now, mulching is done in order to conserve the soil moisture. Sometimes, if the mulching is done with dead, decaying plants, mulching also adds nutrients to the soil. Now, fertilizer application is done when the pepper seedling has been transplanted to the field, and it requires ammonium sulfate using 100 kilogram per hectare. Now, harvesting, processing, and storage. Pepper is harvested. Pepper gets matured 2 to 3 months after transplanting into the field. Pepper is ready for harvesting when it is ripe. Sometimes there are some people that prefer unripe pepper, so it could be harvested ripe or unripe, and can be harvested either by knife, with the use of knife, as you can see in the picture, or with the use of hand. Pepper can be stored dried or cured day and night for about 6 to 14 days. Now, pests of pepper. The major pests of pepper are crickets and grasshoppers, which attack the plants and eat up the leaves. And once the leaves are eaten up, the plant will not have good way of photosynthesizing and also for respirating. And if there's no respiration and photosynthesizing, the plant eventually dies off. Now, one of the diseases of pepper is the leaf spot of pepper, which is caused by a fungi. The symptoms include spotting, as you can see in the picture here, and also the leaves of the young in the nursery decaying, resulting in decay of flowers and leaves. The leaf spot disease can be controlled by spraying of insecticide in order to prevent the fungus. Now, damping off of pepper is usually also caused by a fungi, so it's a fungal disease that is spread by water. The leaves wither gradually and also dry off. One of the methods of controlling damping off disease is by spraying with copper fungicides. The seeds should also not be sown very close to each other. Now, the last one, which is the leaf curl of pepper. Leaf curl of pepper is caused by virus, just as it is for most other kind of leaf curl, and it is transmitted by the insect, mostly white fly. Symptoms include the wrinkling of the leaves and stunting of the growth. The issue here is that whatever kind of disease affect the leaves is going to eventually affect the growth of the plant and mostly cause the death of the plant. Now, the control method of leaf curl disease is by spraying with insecticide to kill the vector. Now, and also, you can also uproot and burn infected plant and practice crop rotation. Okay. Now, pepper is also, like I said earlier, pepper is called a spice crop because it is used to add flavors to stews and soup. I hope you were able to get enough understanding of the topic for today, which is husbandry of spice crop, with much emphasis on pepper. I'll see you next time. Do have a wonderful day. Bye.